Good morning. I think it's becoming my thing starting a vlog in the car, but I have come to Hemel Hempstead today because this is where I've had my hair cut for the last few years. I used to get it done here when I lived just up the road, when I was at RAF Halton, and when we moved to just outside of Reading, I never changed because it's like an hour's drive to get here, although that's quite far to go to the hairdressers. I love this hairdresser, so I've never really bothered to look for a new one, and I only come every few months, so it's not like it's a trip that I'm doing that regularly either. So yeah, it's a nice little afternoon out for me. Did I say good morning? It's not morning at all, it's afternoon. And yeah, so the weather is absolutely miserable today though, and there's a guy walking past my car. Yeah, the weather is absolutely miserable. I feel like it has not stopped raining. Saying that, for the first time, there's blue sky up there and the sun is coming through. It's my lucky day because I'm about to get out of the car. I did bring my coat with me because I thought I'm going to get my hair done and then it's going to be chucking it down, so I'm going to need a hood to put over my hair. Another lady walking past. But yeah, I am very excited for today, for a bit of a pamper session for me this afternoon, and for tomorrow, because tomorrow we've had this booked for a while now. Me and two of my Tropic team and friends are meeting up in London because we're going for afternoon tea at Fortnum Mason, which will be so lovely, and I'm really excited for it. Joanne I went to school and college with, so I know her very well, and we've met obviously in person loads of times. But Amy, she joined my team right at the start of my Tropic journey. Well, so my first year, I know I've said this before, my first year as an ambassador, it was just me by myself, no plans on having a team or anything. And then my second year is when one of my friends decided to join as an ambassador, and then it seemed to kind of snowball from there. And Amy was she was maybe like my second or third ambassador that found me through YouTube, and we have just hit it off, and we've still never met in person, and we've known each other now since probably like the first lockdown. So what was that, March, April, I can't remember. In fact, no, I think she joined later that year. I think she joined in like the October, so maybe like October 2020. We've known each other since. But tomorrow is the first day we're actually meeting each other in person, so that is so exciting. I feel like we're like great friends already because we talk to each other all the time. So yeah, very exciting couple of days. My hair appointment has just landed at the right time because I'm going to get some of my greys that I get here. I don't get loads, but I have got a few covered up today. A fresh trim. It definitely needs the dead ends chopping off, and I'm contemplating getting like, the only thing I ever like play up with my hair is like some like fringe bits, not a full fringe or anything. I have had that before, but no, I'm not going for that. But like I sometimes get shorter bits cut in the front, so that maybe like if I've got my hair straight back like now, I can have a few bits down. And I like the effect that it gives, like sort of like curtain bangs, the effect that it gives when my hair is down and curly as well. So I'm not sure, I don't know, I'm never adventurous with my hair ever, so we'll see what I feel like when I get in there and see what the hairdresser thinks. But I'm gonna get inside. I need to get a parking ticket because I've got 5 minutes until my appointment. It's only up the road. So yeah, I'm gonna get a parking ticket and go and have my hair done. But I'm going to take you along with me for our day in London tomorrow. I just thought I'd start it a day earlier just so you can see my new hair. It's not going to look like new hair, it's going to look exactly the same as it always does, but just fresher. And then, yeah, I'm going to take you to London with me tomorrow to Fortnum Mason. I have been for afternoon tea in Fortnum Mason before, but not for a long, long time. So, and I still think that Fortnum Mason is like my favourite place for afternoon tea in London. It's like the traditional scones, cake, sandwiches. Yeah, perfect. Anyway, let's get going. And there we go, my hair is all freshly done. Oh, I feel like my head feels so much lighter. So I did get her to cut in a couple of bits here. I just thought I'd show you in the car before I set off for home, because by the time I get home, it'll be dark and you won't be able to see anything. So I've had, it's still long, but I've had quite a lot chopped off. And just shaped around the front, and I'm going to keep fluffing with it now because it just feels that freshly washed, freshly cut. I've had a little bit, I mean, you can't really tell the difference because all this is still my own hair, but like my own hair, natural hair colour down here, it's just a bit on the roots that she touches up where I'm going a little bit grey, but honestly she was even like, there's not much grey here. So feels so good. I didn't get her to curl it or anything because I was like, I'm just going home and there's nobody even at home to show, so I was like, so I just left it straight. But all ready for tomorrow, and I probably will curl it for tomorrow in London. But I'm gonna get home now, get back to the pooch and have a chilled evening and an early night ready for a really lovely day in London. So I'll pick you back up tomorrow when I'm heading into London town. Good morning, that is me all ready to go for the day. I have gone for this Caramellin long sleeve dress that I got, and it's like a shirt dress. I've just done it right up to the top. I got it last year. It's my absolute favourite dress. I was debating whether to go for this dress, which I love. I feel like this is my afternoon tea dress. It's a Ted Baker dress, but it feels a lot colder today. So I thought the long sleeves would probably be needed. I am going to wear a coat. I've gone with tights. This is the first day of like autumn winter that I've actually worn tights, so tight season is now upon us, I feel like. And I wouldn't usually wear these boots with it. I've gone with like my biker boots. They're just from June a couple of years ago, but I'd love to wear my brown Louboutin knee-high boots, but a day walking around London, I feel that heels are just not very practical, and I definitely do not want to be whinging that my feet hurt. So comfort on my feet today is definitely key, and actually I don't think it looks too bad with them. And I'm going to throw a coat on. I was thinking of wearing like my Ted Baker coat, which is kind of like a, I don't really know, it's quite a smart black coat. You've probably seen me wear it before. I love it, but it doesn't have a hood, and it is sunny out there now. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's glorious sunshine out there now, but first thing this morning it was chucking it down. Yesterday did not stop chucking it down hardly, and I feel like I don't know where our umbrella is either, so I think a coat with a hood is going to be my safest option. So I'm going to go with my Caramellin coat, which has a nice fur hood. It's black. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. So it's a bit warmer than my Ted Baker one as well. So yeah, but all ready to go. I've just let Arnie out in the garden for his final wee before I leave. And then we do have a dog walker coming for him today, so he won't be on his own all day. But yeah, I need to get in the car and get to the train station because my train is at 10 o'clock and it is now 25 to 10. So best get going. Also, I just thought I'd quickly show you my makeup and actually my hair. I haven't shown you my hair since yesterday. Oh yeah, I have. I showed you in the car, didn't I? But this is my my fresh hair curled, so it's obviously a bit shorter and even shorter when it's curled, but I actually really like it, and I'm loving these bits that I haven't curled and I've just sort of straightened to sweep back, just to add a bit of framing around my face. It's very soft, so I feel like I'm going to be fluffing with it all day. But my makeup, I've gone quite simple, and I've gone to my old faithful. When I wear some eyeshadow, this is the combo I usually go with. It is oatmeal on my lid and just under my arch of my brow. And then in my crease, I've gone for sheer nut, which is one of my favourites. On my lips, I've gone for strut lip liner. On my lips, I've gone for strut lip liner and pink champagne lip glaze. And then the rest of my makeup is pretty much the same. I've also gone for a bit of black eyeliner today as well. But yeah, the rest of my makeup is how I usually do it. If you want to know how I usually do my makeup, I will link a video down below because I've done quite a few makeup videos, and I'm sure one of them shows you how I do my everyday makeup. So yeah, but that is today's look, and I'm so excited. I've just had a smoothie for my breakfast this morning, and I had it nice and early. Had it at like 7:15 this morning. So by midday, when our afternoon tea reservation is 4, I should be very hungry and ready to eat all the sandwiches and cake. I always say I'm rushing, and now I'm at the train station 10 minutes before my train is due. Typical me. Hi Joe. Hi. And this is Amy. is actually a week later now after our trip to London, and we had the loveliest day. It was so nice to catch up with the girls, to meet Amy, and we were already talking whilst we were there that we need to do this more, and we've actually already scheduled in our next meeting, which is in December. So I'm really looking forward to that, and we're just gonna go to London. We haven't set any plans, and we're just gonna have a look around, look at all the Christmas lights, and just spend the day walking around London, because we literally spent that whole day in Fortnum Mason because there's so much to look at. There was so much to chat about, and yeah, I felt like I was on a high, you know, still now when I think about it, and I've been editing this video just now, and I'm watching the clips back, and it just makes me so happy. And days like that and experiences and memories like that just make me so grateful to be able to do what I do now, and also that I said yes to an opportunity. And as corny as it sounds, it's true. It's literally changed my life. When I look back at when I started as a Tropic ambassador to where I am now, my life couldn't be more different, and the people that I've met is probably one of my favourite things about doing Tropic, and simply sharing product and a brand that I absolutely adore. And actually that trip to Fortnum Mason was nothing to do with Tropic themselves. That was something that I set as a bit of an incentive for my team, because Tropic are all about not setting targets but setting incentives to, you know, give those that enjoy an incentive and like something to work towards, some motivation and a goal in sight. And I like to do that for my team as well. So that's what that day was all about. Not something that Tropic put on for us, but something that I put on for my team. But honestly, if you've got a goal or something that you're dreaming of, like, truly go for it. Like, I am so risk averse. I am not a risk taker at all, I don't think. I'm a worrier. I really overthink things, and I started Tropic 3 years before I actually left my RAF job, and I did it as a side hustle. But I worked to a point, you know, I worked in the evenings, I worked on weekends on it, and it wasn't until about 18 months in that I thought, this is what I want to do when I leave the RAF. And I worked so that I got to a point where I could leave the RAF and I'd be okay, we would be okay on me taking a pay cut. So don't put it off. If you're thinking it's not the right time, it's never going to be the right time. Like, start now, because if you start now, you're going to be so much further forward than you, like, in a year's time than you would have been if you didn't start now. So yes, just some thoughts that I thought I'd share with you. And like I say, I know everybody's situation is different, and it might not be, you know, you've got to think about your own situation and everything with this, but yeah, just go for it, and you never know where it's gonna lead. You really don't. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up here, because as you know, I could talk for England, and if I carry on, we'll be, you know, half an hour just with my outro. So I hope you're all well. I hope my videos at the moment are really putting you in the Christmas spirit. I'm feeling very festive. Our house is completely decorated, as you've seen, for Christmas now. Carl actually put our outside lights up a few days ago. And my next video is going to be another festive one. We're continuing with all the festivities because it is my best friend's birthday this weekend, and we are off back to London to go to Winter Wonderland. Unfortunately, Carl can't come because he's got a working weekend, but I will be going nonetheless with two of my friends and their partners, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll probably take you along with me, because is there a more festive place than London at Christmas time? I don't think so. Apart from maybe the Cotswolds, which I am going to for a whole week in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, we're just going to keep going with all the festivities now, leading right up to Christmas, and just a few more days after you're seeing this and it will be December anyway. So all you people that aren't yet in the festive spirit, you haven't got a choice in a few days' time. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed meeting a couple of the girls in my team. And if you've got any questions about the Tropic Ambassador opportunity, you know, if you're using Tropic already and you love it, and you simply are, and you're sharing it with your friends and family already as well, and you'd like to know a little bit more, then drop me a message. Come follow me on my Tropic Instagram page, drop me a private message over there and we can have a little chat, and then you can take it from there once you've got a bit more information. But I will also leave the links to obviously my Instagram, my online shop and everything, and the Tropic website do give some information about the ambassador opportunity too. And I will also link a couple of videos in the description box, because I have done a couple of videos on when I first started as an ambassador. I did one at the start of this year, 3 years into being a Tropic ambassador, and just sharing a bit more about my journey with it as well. So thanks again. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And a massive thank you from me, because we have hit 2,000 subscribers since my last video. So thank you so much. Every little bit of support that you show me is so much appreciated. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.